Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
In the IPL tonight, the Mumbai Indians, 5-time IPL champions, who are, by the way, still winless in this season, are going to take on the Punjab Kings. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about our top fantasy pick. Well, among the budget buys, I have gone in with somebody like a Tilak Verma. Tilak Verma, we know, has been in really good form. He was unfortunate in the last game because Glenn Maxwell, superb piece of fielding, ran him out. So, but still, this is a new day and Tilak Verma has looked really good with the bat. So again, I'm going to have him in the side. Murugan Ashwin, also a pick. You can take a punt on him, even though he hasn't taken many wickets. But every now and then he picks up a couple of wickets, even though he goes for a few runs. And maybe today is again another day where he picks up a couple of wickets. So Murugan Ashwin and Tilak Verma are my budget buys from the Mumbai Indians. Of course, there are other options. Somebody like a Jaydev Unadkat might also be playing again in this game. So you could have him in your side too. But I've gone in with Murugan Ashwin and Tilak Verma for now. Punjab Kings. Well, Punjab Kings again on the Gamezy app. Somebody like a Rahul Chahar, who has been in tremendous bowling form, is available for only 8.5 credits. So you got to have him in your side. So Rahul Chahar, no brainer, and also because Mumbai have struggled to score big runs this season. So again, I feel Rahul Chahar might be among the wickets. So Rahul Chahar is there. I was very impressed with Arshdeep Singh in the last game. I thought he's the reason why they got back into the game, even though Odion Smith's last over, sort of gave the game to Gujarat Lions with Rahul Tewatia hitting those 2 sixes at the end. But Arshdeep, for me, showed why they retained him this season, and again is another great pick. So Arshdeep Singh and Rahul Chahar are my two budget buys from the Punjab Kings. Overseas options. The Mumbai Indians last time, for the first time in their history, played only 2 overseas players, and that was Dewald Brevis and Kieron Pollard, which was very surprising to see. This game though, I feel they're gonna put in 2 more overseas guys, and maybe Timil Mills, who missed out in the last game, unsure whether there was a fitness issue or whether he was just dropped for that game because Jaydev Unadkat replaced him in the side. But maybe Timil Mills gets back into the side, and one of Jaydev Unadkat and Basil Thampi, one of them will play along with Timil Mills. So Timil Mills might come in, and apart from him, I think they might give an opportunity to Fabian Allen. He's still untested because Daniel Sams was tried earlier, did not work for them, gave away way too many runs. And that's a problem for the Mumbai Indians. With Fabian Allen, they're going to get a different kind of bowling because slow left arm orthodox that he brings to the table, that'll be something that Mumbai might utilize against so many right-handers in the Punjab Kings lineup. So Fabian Allen might be another one who might come in for this game. So Dewald Brevis might play. I thought Tim David might come into the side because I really wanted to see him play more games, even though he was dropped after the initial 2 games, which was very surprising again. But maybe they are going to persist with somebody like Baby AB. So Dewald Brevis plays. Kieron Pollard, one sure shot overseas player who will play all the games if he is fit. So Kieron Pollard will be there. Timil Mills I'm expecting, and Fabian Allen I'm expecting. Now let's look at Punjab Kings. For me, 3 guys, no brainer. We know Johnny Bairstow will be there. We know somebody like Liam Livingstone will be there, and Kagiso Rabada will be there. These 3 sure shot inclusions in the side. The only bone of contention is Odion Smith, who won them that first game, but after that he really hasn't done anything. His like for like replacement, somebody who can score lower down the order and somebody who can bowl, is Benny Howell, but I'm not sure whether Punjab Kings are ready to let go of Odion Smith so early, even though he's gone for quite a few runs in the past few games, cost them that game against the Gujarat Titans. Last over he bowled, conceded more than 18 runs. Consider 18 runs, 2 sixes right at the end. So Odion Smith, if he plays, he might be their 4th guy. Otherwise, it's a lottery. They could look at somebody like a Rajapaksa again coming back in. Maybe Benny Howell plays in his instead of Odion Smith. So those are the 4 guys you expect. At least 3 we are sure about. 1, let's see who plays among their overseas options. Now let's look at the captaincy choices. Captaincy choices. I know I would have spoken about somebody like a Jasprit Bumrah, who for me is the best T20 bowler in this country. But Bumrah has done well in one game, then he has gone for runs in the other, and it has been sort of a problem for the Mumbai Indians because I don't think he has enough bowlers in the side to back him up, and that's put even more pressure on somebody like Jasprit Bumrah. But Bumrah, on his day, the best T20 bowler in the world. So Bumrah again can be a choice, but my favorite, and I spoke about him highly even when I knew he's coming back from an injury, because Surya Kumar Yadav for now is the best T20 batsman in India as well. I know some of you might not agree with me, but with current form, with the way I have seen him bat over the past 4-5 years, I think Surya undoubtedly is going to be the biggest bet in terms of you're making a captain from the Mumbai Indians. Surya Kumar Yadav takes the cake. He should be your captain because he scored 250s on his return. Maybe third time he won't be lucky, but do you want to bet against him? That's entirely up to you. So Punjab Kings again. Shikhar Dhawan, Mayank Agarwal both have been great batsmen over the years, but this year their form has been okayish. Dhawan has scored 30-40 odd runs. Mayank Agarwal has not looked that good for some reason, even though the captaincy has come to him this time around. But with the bat, he really hasn't shown that flourish that we have seen along with KL Rahul for the Punjab Kings over the years. So that's missing. Maybe they'll come good one of these days. Mayank Agarwal, Shikhar Dhawan could be a punt, but I think a lot of you will be making Liam Livingstone your captain. Again, 250s in the last couple of games, consecutive 50s, and the fact that he might give you 2, 3, 4 overs also if you need that, and if he picks 1 or 2 wickets, that's always a bonus. So Liam Livingstone, the biggest bet among your captain picks from the Punjab Kings. Now let's talk about my fantasy 11. So yes, I've gone in with Ishan Kishan, Johnny Bairstow as my keepers. Jitesh Sharma, if he is fit, by the way, because we saw him sort of hobble off towards the end, might also be there, so you might replace one of these with Jitesh Sharma. But I have gone in with Johnny Bairstow and Ishan Kishan. My 3 batsmen are Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma and Shikhar Dhawan. I have not picked Rohit Sharma, I have not picked Mayank Agarwal for this game. Liam Livingstone is my only all-rounder because I have gone in with 5 bowlers. Because I feel with Mumbai and Punjab, you might see quite a few wickets falling. They might prove me wrong, well, they might, but for now I have gone in with 5 bowlers. 2 from Mumbai Indians, Murugan Ashwin and Jasprit Bumrah. But apart from that, Kagiso Rabada, Arshdeep Singh and Rahul Chahar from the Punjab Kings. So that makes up my Gamezy 11. So guys, what are you waiting for? Please download the Gamezy app from the description below because you can win up to 5 crore rupees in daily prizes. So make your team now. Thank you for watching.